and welcome to Vlogmas Day 7. Today I have an event vlog for you. A couple of weeks ago I went to a Tattered cover event with Sally Field for her memoir In Pieces, and I took some video footage of it for you. Unfortunately, the person in front of me was very jumpy up and downy, so I have some footage of actual video and some video I took where I've just used the audio and showed you some of my pictures. It was a cold and snowy night, and the building was filled with so many people, so it's quite hard to film, but I did my best because I knew it would be something that you guys would be interested in. So this is the book. It's a signed copy, obviously, because I was at the event. You'll have seen this in my book haul. And yeah, I will leave you with that vlog footage, and I will be back with another Vlogmas video for you tomorrow. Bye!
I haven't read the book yet. It's wonderful, In Pieces. You're on the tour right now. You were telling me just before this you came from Portland. How has the tour been going? What has the experience been like for you so far?
How do I even answer that? You know, since September, it was published in September. I finished it this last September before this September. And it took me 7 years to write it. Go home, and I want you to write 50, 80 pages. Show me that. If I respond to those 50, 80 pages, then I will represent that and not you. When I say that, I know and people laugh like, oh, well, there's another insult. But to me, it was exactly what I wanted to hear. Because that meant she would feel that the work was worth her time and expertise. And that she wouldn't be looking to sell some preconceived celebrity. That she had no idea. She had no preconceived notion of anything except what the writing was. So I was like, oh great, this is like I have a task. Good, an assignment. And I went home and I began. And 50 pages turned into 80 pages, turned into 100 pages, turned into a year, turned into 2 years, turned into 150 pages, turned into 3 years and 4 years. And I would stop to go off and do my day job when I had to make a movie or promote something. And it always kind of like, go do this, all right, I'll go do this job and get paid and make a living, but okay. But really, every ounce of me was in those pages. It became my whole life. It became my best friend and my worst enemy, my companion, and I wasn't happy without it near me. I would have pages stuffed in my pockets and in my shoes. I had to have it always with me, working on it, always turning it around, making the sentence work, try to understand what a sentence is, how do I tell the story, what is the story, what is the story, what is the story? And constantly digging into these piles of letters and memorabilia in my own journals and piecing the story together for myself. And as I write it, you will see, if you read it, and please do read it, because I say, as I discover what it is that I didn't know, I write it down, and what that makes me feel, and how I respond to that. And so 7 years goes by, and Molly would touch base seasonally, she'd say. So she'd say, Sally, it's fall. It's fall, Sally. We never talked on the phone ever. It was just always, emails. She said, it's fall now, and how are you doing? Are you still writing? I would say, Molly, it's my whole life. I'm writing. And when it was about 3 years into it, maybe it was 250 pages or something, I sent them to her because no one read anything, and it felt like I didn't know if I was just jumping up and down in the same place, and it was just me reading this. So I sent it to Molly, and she responded. She said, these are very young pages, which I think that meant it needed to brew, or ferment, turn into wine. Well, that's not what she said. That's not what she said. And I think I've been sort of gobsmacked ever since then. She said, this is the plan. The plan? She said, this is the plan. These are the editors I feel would be right for you in the book. And she sent them to these editors. I met with 11 editors in 4 days and gave it to her, Molly in September and sold it. Sort of like all the time saying, are you sure we want to do this? Maybe I can wait for a while. Maybe I can just like have to think about it for a while. And Molly was like, we're going here. We're going here. This needs to be done. And then sold it at the very beginning of last November. So not even quite a year ago. That's how this all happened. Without me ever really seeing that there would be anybody reading it. But ultimately I realized something, and I realized it along the way when I began to talk to you all, that there was one big piece of all of this missing. It's one thing to do the finest performance of Juliet that's ever been done in your living room. But there's another thing to do that on stage, because the arts are communication. And if I didn't publish this, if I didn't allow it to be, I would be missing the biggest piece of all, and that's you. And so I published it, and here you are. And if I didn't go deeply into the crevices of who I am and drag everything out, the things that are easy to drag out, and most especially the things that I never wanted to drag out and look at, the things that of myself that I didn't want to see, I didn't want to know that's who I am, both because, in some cases because I was a victim, but in some cases because I wasn't a victim. And that was important to see how all of it fit together, how all of my childhood fit together and some of the pattern of my later behavior. And the book is a memoir. It's not an autobiography, so it isn't all of my career. And the career that's mentioned is really only because I'm trying to show and see for myself this whole pattern of behavior and how some of my childhood survival mechanisms actually served me when I got into acting as a profession. But those survival mechanisms, those patterns that get set in your childhood, even if you have a very loving and don't come from a trauma at all, the patterns that get set in childhood, sometimes they're in your way as adults. And I think as adults, part of our task is always to understand what those patterns are and how you see through those child's eyes, even in your 50s and 60s and 70s. And sometimes that's the thing, the very thing that's keeping you from going to someplace new, turning that new leaf, that new part of yourself over. And I think I was in the process of doing that, of turning over all of this part of myself so that I could move on. And the other day, and I don't remember which city I was in, but I was talking and I realized there's a saying that I always, for years and years and years, would sort of glibly use because I liked the way it sounded, but it only resonates in me right now. It's George Eliot's saying, who wrote Middlemarch, a book I've never been able to get through. I get that one part in 100 pages where she talks about religion, I go, I can't get through this. I don't feel right skipping it, but I'm going to do it one day, you're going to see. Anyway, I've always said her quote, which is, it's a great quote, it's never too late to be what you might have been. And I realized the other day that I am becoming what I might have been. And it really is having to do with the fact that I spent 7 years going through every crevice of my hidden luggage.
Thank you so much to Tattered Cover and to Sally for the event. It was wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this very short vlog video. Make sure you are subscribed so that my next video lands in your subscription feed. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will be back soon with another Vlogmas video. Bye.